What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to SoCal Exploring, your number one stop for all things theme park related. My name is Scott, and today we're going to be making a tier list for Halloween Horror Nights mazes for between 2014 and 2019. Now, I've been going to the event since 2010. However, with this tier list, I don't want to be sitting here making a 40-minute video with all those mazes, so I decided to cut it off at 2014. If you guys don't know what a tier list is, we're going to switch to a different camera view right now where you'll just see my face in the corner. But a tier list is online. It's an online website where you can rank different things. Like, you can make your own tier list. You can make your own if you wanted to. But I'm going to make my own. I have all these different mazes from 2014 to 2019, every single maze. And if I miss some, then oh well. But for the most part, I think I have every single maze, and I'm going to be ranking them in different tiers. And you guys will see once we get into it right now. But if you want to take it one step further in supporting SoCal Exploring, donate $3 to our Buy Me a Coffee page linked down in the description to help us produce higher quality theme park content for you all to enjoy, and those who do support will be featured in various future videos on our YouTube channel. We also have a merchandise store where you can snag some official SoCal Exploring merchandise at a very reasonable price, just like one of our decal stickers for only $3.99. Just visit teespring.com/stores/SoCalExploring-3 or click the link in the description of this video. And please check us out on social media at SoCal Exploring Media on Instagram and at SoCal Exploring on Twitter. I need more Twitter followers, guys. Help me out here. I'm good with like all the other social platforms. I just need a little bit more of a Twitter following, so help me out. Go check that page out. Subscribe if you're new here with those bell notifications on, and check out our website, SoCalExploring.com. Alright, so as you can see here, we have our tier list. Now, the little hashtags at the top up here, I put God, but I believed it out, so just know that that's God level. So we have God level, we have really good, we have alright, we have just okay, and of course we have no. So no means like it was not a good maze at all. And we have all the mazes down here from 2014 to 2019. And we're going to be ranking them. So let's start. It looks like it organized the 2019 ones first. So Creepshow. Creepshow, an excellent maze. It really was a good maze. But I don't think it was God mode. Like this, the mazes have to be like extremely amazing to be in God mode. You guys got to realize that. They have to be extremely amazing to be in God mode. I loved Creepshow, but I'm gonna put it in alright. Next up is Pandora's Box, which a lot of people hated. I personally loved a lot. I really did like Pandora's Box. It didn't deliver on a storytelling aspect like they described it to be. So let's see. Pandora's Box can go in alright too. Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman. That's an easy one. Really good. Not quite God mode, but really good. Holidays in Hell, and alright one. House of Thousand Corpses. This year, compared to the other years, yep, it's gonna have to go with no. House of Thousand Corpses disappointed me. In previous years, it was way better, but this year, nope, it was not good. It really was not good. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. That's easy. God, right there. That's given. That maze was amazing. It was my favorite of last year. There's gonna be no other maze like Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Let's be real here. Stranger Things. Yep. Jordan Peele's Us. We're gonna go with really good. Jordan Peele's Us was really good. It was an amazing maze, and it surprised a lot of us actually. Poltergeist. We are gonna go with alright. And I know a lot of people loved Poltergeist, but there just was key parts in it that just weren't that great. I love the maze nonetheless. But it was just an alright maze. It wasn't anything on a level of Jordan Peele's Us or even Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman. I wish they would have done a little bit better with the movie, because that movie nonetheless was a great movie and I loved it very much. It wasn't a letdown. I wish they would have done a little bit more. But props to the facade. The facade was absolutely stunning. So Horrors of Blumhouse version 1, right? Yeah, version 1 with Purge, Sinister, and Happy Death Day. We're gonna put that in just okay. It wasn't a bad maze. Like, the first part was amazing and Happy Death Day was good, but then once you got to Sinister, it was kind of whatever. So that's gonna go in just okay. Ash vs. Evil Dead. That's definitely gonna go with no. There's tons of black walls in that. Man, they could have done so much more with that TV show. Let's be real here. My goodness, that was a no. Which Insidious? Oh, this is the Insidious from 2015. Terrifying maze. Absolutely, like, I was so terrified throughout the whole maze of that in 2015. Insidious goes into the really good pile, nonetheless. It was just, it was a phenomenal maze. I loved it so much. And then we have Dracula Untold, which a lot of people didn't like. I personally liked Dracula Untold. I really did enjoy that maze. It was a fun maze. But that's going to go in just alright. That was located in the Parisian Courtyard, if you guys are familiar where that's at. For you Horror Nights fans, American Horror Story Roanoke. That's going to go in just okay. Now, a lot of people are going to gun me about that because they liked American Horror Story Roanoke. But I don't know. I didn't really like American Horror Story Roanoke as much as I liked the first one. The first edition of the maze that they did, which is right here, actually. American Horror Story, the first version, which was amazing. It had Freak Show in it, it had Hotel in it, and it had Murder House in it. I loved it very much. Honestly, that's gonna have to go in God mode, definitely. That you're never gonna get a maze like that, especially we're not gonna get American Horror Story back due to Disney buying Fox. So that's just a given. We're never gonna get it back. That belongs in God mode. Like American Horror Story, wow, it's just such an amazing maze. I loved it. There was some aspects that I changed, but that's in God mode for sure. Crimson Peak. Crimson Peak was a good maze. It was scenically beautiful. It just wasn't as scary as I would have liked it to be. I'm gonna put that in just okay. Clowns, an original maze that Slash did the music for, we're gonna put in just okay. Personally, it wasn't anything super special, but it was good. It was a good maze. It wasn't anything super special. Exorcist, we're gonna put in really good. For them to do a movie, and this is one that Murdy's that he's been wanting to do for a while. For them to do a movie that solely just takes place in one room and put it into a maze and pull it off, that deserves to be really good. Honestly, it really does deserve to be there. And that movie is so beloved by all horror fans and all fans just in general. If you're ever looking for a horror movie to watch, it always recommends you to watch The Exorcist as the scariest movie. So it was such a good movie. It's such a good maze, and that's exactly why it's going in my really good spot. Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 2016, Blood Brothers. I love that maze. It's gonna go in really good. It was a surprise in how good it was personally. Alien vs Predator, that was here in both 2014 and 2015. I don't know how to, I'm just going to base it off 2014. I'm not going to base it off 2015 because I was really upset that it came back and it was the exact same. So with the 2014 version, when I first experienced that, I loved it. It's such a beautiful maze. It's so scenically pleasing. There was like no black walls in it. It's going to have to go in really good. I really do love Alien vs Predator. I was a little bit upset that it came back in 2015 as the exact same maze. What is this? Halloween 4? Halloween 4, that disappointed a little bit. We'll go in just okay. And there was, like, I understand that the new reboot of Halloween was scheduled to be there, but then it got scrapped. And then we got Halloween 4, which I wish they would have done Halloween 3 instead, personally. It just would have worked. I mean, you wouldn't have seen Michael Myers in it, but I don't know. Halloween 4 disappointed. The Halloween that came back when he returned home, I love this. This is God mode. This was such a good maze. It was amazing. And you thought that it was going to be short in the Persian Courtyard, but it wasn't. It was not short. It was actually a pretty long maze, and I like that I was able to get scared by John Murdy, because one of the nights he did actually scare in the very finale scene of it, of this maze, and I was actually going through it around the same time that he said that he was in there. So I got scared by John Murdy. Woohoo, that's cool. An American Werewolf in London. We're going to go with a really good, such a fun maze. Also in one of those mazes in the Jurassic Park location, the former Jurassic Park location, now a Jurassic World location. Hopefully it comes back to this year's event. But American Werewolf in London, it was a really good maze. The Shining, we're going to go with alright, and that's another one of those that some may get a little bit upset with that I put it in alright, but The Shining, it just, there was a lot of good aspects to it, and that's why it's going in the alright pile, because there's just a couple things that I wish that they put in there from the movie. If we were to get a Dr. Sleep maze, I think that I would enjoy it a little bit more than the Shining maze. Actually, no. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment. From Dusk Till Dawn, really good. I enjoyed it a lot. The facade was beautiful. I really do love the facade. And the facade was like one of my favorite things about that maze. It was a really good maze. It was strong. It was really well themed. I enjoyed it very much. What is this? Face Off Into the Flesh, right? This is where the House of Horrors was at. They rethemed the House of Horrors to fit Face Off. But it just didn't work. I mean, you can't really do a lot with the House of Horrors, so we're gonna put that in just okay. The Blumhouse version 2. That's gonna go in no. That's gonna go in no. The First Purge, that will go in just okay. A lot of people would put the First Purge in no and put the Horrors of Blumhouse in just okay. But I don't know. I think that First Purge was enjoyable. The more that you went through it, it was enjoyable. It was an enjoyable maze, and it's a fun movie. And anything Purge related is fun. So I'm gonna give that to just okay. That's not a no maze. I know there was understands of a lot of complaints about the black walls, which is always a complaint of Halloween Horror Nights here in Hollywood, but it was a fun maze. Like, let's be real here. You had fun walking through it as you progressively walk through it. Insidious, when it came in 2017, that is a no. I was so hyped for Insidious when they announced it for 2017, especially with the promo art. I was like, yes, I'm so excited for Insidious, but it disappointed. Tons of black walls. Really, really disappointed in that. Krampus, God mode. Krampus is in God mode. Oh my goodness, I loved it. Notice how 2 of the mazes already in God mode are from 2016. That just goes to show you how amazing 2016's lineup was. I loved Krampus. It told the story perfectly from the movie of the dark side of Christmas and the dark Santa Claus. I loved it. There will never be anything like it. The facade was beautiful, and the fact that they had a giant Krampus figure on top of it just sold me on the maze nonetheless. Halloween Hell Comes to Haddonfield, also God mode. The ending of it, wow. I mean, it smelled like pumpkin spice in there. Let's be real here. It smelled exactly like pumpkin spice. And just throughout the whole maze, they told the story perfectly of Halloween 2. I loved it. Nonetheless, it was also a part of the 2016 lineup. So, the Games of Jigsaw, a disappointing maze, but it was still a fun maze, and that's why we're going to put it in just okay. Universal Monsters. No, well, we're going to put it in God mode. I thought, I was debating putting it in really good, but it has to go in God mode. We're never going to get anything like that. Just like I said about Killer Clowns. Universal Monsters, Murdy did such a good job, and he made sure that he did not mess this up. He, absolutely, he even put this on Twitter and everything, that he's going to make sure that he does not mess this up, and it didn't mess up. I love the theming around it. I love the different, original ideas that they did to incorporate these classic monsters. Murdy did a great job with it nonetheless. That was such an amazing maze. Stranger Things, year 1, which was 2018. That's going to go in really good. Yeah, we'll put that in really good. It was a really good maze. I loved it. I'm a big fan of Stranger Things. A lot of people would put that in the alright pile, but me being a huge fan of Stranger Things, that has to go in the really good pile. It was way better than the one last year, as we all experienced. I loved this version of the maze, and it looks like I didn't add Stranger Things on. Oh no, I did. Yeah, I did. I forgot I did that earlier. Stranger Things 1, though, it was such a fun maze. It was so good. It wasn't super scary, but it was a fun maze. Trick or Treat, that's going to go in the alright pile. I love the movie, and I'm very happy that it came to the event. I thought I had a little bit higher expectations for it, and that's why it's in the alright pile. It's a very fun maze, though. Freddy vs. Jason, we're going to put that in the really good pile. Freddy vs. Jason was scary. It told the story of Freddy vs. Jason, and I loved when they jumped out at you, especially the snake version of Freddy. That was so terrifying. I really wish that we could have a maze exactly like that. Like that maze, it's just, the way that it felt and the way that it was laid out, I enjoyed it very much, and that's why it belongs in a really good pile. Now I have The Walking Dead on here, and I'm going to do The Walking Dead for the year of 2014 and 2015, just combined. Both mazes, they're going to go in the just okay pile. I didn't enjoy really either of them as much as I thought I would, because I was a little bit burnt out on Walking Dead. As you guys know, it was there for 4 years, and then it came after with the Walking Dead attraction. So that's going to go in just okay. I have no other explanation on here. Oh, we only have 2 more. Ghostbusters is going to go in... We're going to put it in alright. Ghostbusters was fun. It was exactly like Poltergeist. A classic movie that should have been thought out a little bit more. Orlando did a great job at their Ghostbusters house over there. I was extremely, like, I love the Ghostbusters maze. It was so much fun, but it just wasn't to the full potential that it thought it could be. It wasn't scary, which is understanding because you can't really make Ghostbusters scary. It's more of a comedical movie. However, there were a lot of aspects in Orlando's house that they did make it scary. So that's why the Ghostbusters maze for Hollywood is going to go in alright. Lastly, we have, this is the End 3D. This is the End 3D. They did a phenomenal job at making their own storyline and their own scary creatures to base off this movie, because there was no scary aspects of this movie at all. They kind of had to create their own, and then putting it in 3D was fun nonetheless. The facade was really cool. I actually really enjoyed the facade, but we're going to put that in alright. A lot of people would put it in just okay or no, but I'm going to put that in alright. Me personally, I liked it a lot. It was a fun maze. It was just fun, and seeing the different creatures that they created, it was cool that they created those creatures. But there's my tier list right there. Let me know what you guys think about this tier list, and let me know if I missed any mazes. I don't think I missed any mazes, but here's my tier list. I'm actually really happy with it, looking at it, nonetheless. You guys can make this. I believe it's like, you just search up tierlist.com. You guys can make your own, or you can search up this one. This one is called HHN Hollywood Mazes 2014 to 2019. That's what it's called. If you guys want to go in here and do it, share them with me on my socials and everything. But those are my opinions for the tier list for Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood Mazes 2014 to 2019. Like I said, make your own and then send them to me via social media, or tag me in them, or just tell me them down below in the comments section. That'd be a long comment, but I'm fine with reading it. If you guys are new here, subscribe with those bell notifications on. Follow us on social media at SoCalExploringMedia on Instagram and at SoCalExploring on Twitter. And make sure you check out our website, SoCalExploring.com. I have been Scott. You've been watching SoCal Exploring. Positivity is key. And most importantly, remember to keep exploring. Peace. Choose